Before you even say a single word, people have already made up their mind about you. So what is it that's making that first impression? It's not your clothes, it's not your hair, it's how you walk. In this explainer, we're going to decode the secrets to walking like a leader and totally transform your presence right from the ground up.
Seriously, think about it for a second. When you walk into a room, what's making that critical first impression? Most of us would guess, our outfit, maybe our smile. But the source material for this explainer shows it's something way more fundamental. It's your walking style. It's the energy and command you project just by moving from point A to point B.
And get this, here's the really shocking part. According to our source, over 90% of people walk in a way that actually works against them. It projects shyness, nervousness, and weakness. And that means there's a huge chance you're making some of these common mistakes without even knowing it.
Just picture how a leader or a runway model walks. They have such command, right? Their walk alone just grabs your attention and communicates authority. But on the flip side, a poor walking style can instantly make you seem insecure, maybe even easy to overlook. It's this subtle language we're all speaking, whether we realize it or not.
Okay, so to fix this, we've got to know what the problem is first. So let's break down the 4 most common confidence-killing mistakes that almost everyone makes. And listen closely, because you might just recognize yourself in one of these.
So the first mistake is what our source calls the Charlie Chaplin walk. You know the one I'm talking about. Feet pointed way outwards, kind of a loose body, and the whole walk just looks a little comical. You might think it's harmless, but it has a really powerful negative impact.
When your walk looks funny, people are just way less likely to take you seriously. It's a perfect example of how a simple physical habit can totally change how people see you. The fix is incredibly simple. Keep your feet pointing straight ahead. Just imagine you're walking along a railway track with one foot on each rail. That's it.
All right, next up. Walking with your shoulders totally locked up, with no swing or movement at all. Think about how a small, scared animal tries to make itself look smaller. Well, that's the exact signal you're sending. It makes you look afraid, nervous, and really insecure.
So what's going on in our brains when we see this? Well, for men especially, wide shoulders are a sign of power and confidence. A natural shoulder swing actually emphasizes that width, and it taps into what's known as the shoulder-to-hip ratio, which is a huge factor in how we perceive attractiveness and strength.
So, instead of looking timid, you want to let your shoulders swing naturally. Now, the key here is a controlled, relaxed motion, not some exaggerated, forced swing. This one simple change helps you take up more space, and it projects confidence and strength.
Okay, our third mistake moves from your personal body language to your social positioning. When you're in a group, where do you walk? A lot of us tend to kind of hang back or walk off to the side. This is such a subtle but powerful signal that you see yourself as a follower and not a leader. Just like the source says, the leader is always at the center. Think about characters like Thomas Shelby from Peaky Blinders. When he's walking with his crew, where is he? Always in the middle. That center position commands the most attention and projects the most authority. By hanging back, you are literally putting yourself in the background. So the fix is to consciously take up that center space. Don't be afraid to take the lead. It shows you're comfortable being seen and you're comfortable leading the way.
And finally, mistake number 4, and oh man, this is a big one, walking with your hands stuffed in your pockets. This, along with crossing your arms, is just classic closed body language. It's one of the most common signs of low confidence, and it makes you look shy, weak, and totally unapproachable.
So, what do you do instead? Just let your hands swing naturally with your shoulders. And hey, if you want a real power look, the source suggests this little trick. Keep one hand in your pocket, but with the thumb out, and let the other arm swing freely. It's this perfect mix of looking relaxed, but also totally in command.
Okay, so we've seen all the problems. Now let's get to the good stuff, the solution. Here are 8 specific, powerful steps to build a walk that just screams confidence and authority.
All right, let's build this confident walk from the ground up. First, and this is non-negotiable, you've got to walk with your head held high. Constantly looking at the ground is a habit that signals avoidance and low confidence. Look forward towards your destination. Second, your posture. Pull those shoulders back, open up your chest. This simple adjustment physically projects self-belief. Third, control your speed. Rushing everywhere signals nervousness, but dragging your feet can seem lazy. You want to aim for a balanced, controlled pace that says you're comfortable and you're in charge of your time. And fourth, watch your foot placement. Avoid crossing your legs over as you walk. Take straight, grounded steps. This creates a much more stable and powerful base.
Moving on to the next 4 points. Fifth, eye contact. Come on, how many of us use our phones as a shield in public? Put it away. Making brief, relaxed eye contact with people as you pass is an absolute cornerstone of confidence. Sixth, take natural, balanced steps. You want to avoid those tiny, hesitant little strides that make you look unsure. Seventh, keep your focus forward. Constantly darting your eyes all around signals that you're nervous or on edge. Just keep your gaze steady and directed where you're going. And finally, number 8, and this one is the mechanical secret to a powerful walk. Land on your heel first.
Let's break this heel-first technique down because it is so transformative. It's really simple. You initiate every single step with your heel touching the ground first. Then you just smoothly roll your weight forward through the rest of your foot.
So why does this work?
Well, it creates this stable, grounded, and rhythmic stride. Each step feels intentional, not hesitant. This one little change will automatically make you look and feel so much more balanced and confident.
Now, this isn't about copying some exaggerated runway model's walk. It's about understanding the core principle they use, which you can then apply to your everyday life. And that one principle is control.
So let's just put it all together. A high-presence walk all boils down to control. Your movements are intentional. Your steps are balanced. There's no unnecessary fidgeting. Your focus is clear, your pace is steady. This feeling of control is the strongest nonverbal signal of confidence you can possibly send.
So as we wrap this up, I want you to remember that this is about so much more than just how you move your feet. Changing your walk is a powerful first step toward changing how you actually feel about yourself and, in turn, how the world sees you.
Ultimately, your walk is the very foundation of your physical presence. By mastering it, you're not just improving a first impression, you're building a whole new level of self-confidence from the ground up and commanding a totally new level of respect. So I'll leave you with this question to think about. Once you start walking like a leader and you start feeling that new sense of self-assurance, what other doors is that confidence going to open for you? What will you unlock next?